Okay, hi. So I want to make a movie, so I'm making a movie because I'm supposed to be doing my homework, but I don't know what, obviously, because who likes homework? Um, I don't hand anything in until the day after, and somehow I still have 90s in like all of the subjects that I'm taking. Um, anyway, so I asked you what I should talk about, and I'm gonna try to do this under 5 minutes because this is gonna take a while. I did another video and it was like 10 minutes long, and I'm like, nobody wants to hear anybody talk for 10 minutes. The average attention span of somebody listening to someone talking is only 7 minutes. So like 10 minutes. Especially listening to me, not that interesting. Anyway, so here's my camp online. Alright, so quickly, a bunch of people asked me to talk about sex, which is something I am not well-rounded about, much to Scott's displeasure. And by well-rounded, not well-rounded, I mean I'm not rounded at it at all. Alright, Emily told me to talk about myself and her, she, her. Alright, so, I'm Anya Davis. I'm about average height. No, maybe a bit over average height. I have average brown hair, I have average blue eyes, average face, average size, I think I said that, average charisma, and by average charisma, I mean no charisma whatsoever, as you can tell. Emily, on the other hand, is like above average looks and above average height, I think, maybe. She's above standards on everything. Like, she's just fantastic. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, so, talk about good things and bad things. Good things today, good things. Oh, today, we were in World Religions, and my teacher was talking about sacrificing, and, he was like, we sacrifice animals, blah, 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 blah. But babies were also most commonly sacrificed. Babies were most commonly sacrificed because, and I said, because they were delicious. And the whole class burst out laughing, and I of course got in trouble because that's intolerant to every religion that has sacrificed babies, so like every religion. It was funny. It was legendary, to say the least. Like, a bunch of people coming up to me and were like, oh my god, you could actually say that? And I was like, yes, wasn't that funny? Alright, a lot of people said dicks and shit, and turds, and just like that kind of general stuff. I'm just gonna go and say that, I really like saying turds and like turd face. You know how like couples have really cute names for each other? Well, I call Scott Turdface, and he calls me Wiener, and it's kind of not typical, I guess, unorthodox, if you will. So that's exciting. I told myself I should talk about me, but I'm not going to do that because we would be here forever, because I'm so fantastic, obviously. Yeah. Oh, and then Gary told me I was weird, which is like nice. A bunch of people said Robert Downey Jr. I don't know why you said Robert Downey Jr. Like, you don't see any Robert Downey Jr. on my blog, unless, by blog you mean in my head, because I constantly am thinking about Robert Downey Jr. I had a huge crush on him when I was a kid. Like, I just wanted to marry him. Like, I'm talking like 10. Like, ugh. And then quite a lot of people said Matt Damon. Like, I don't know why anyone would say I should talk about Matt Damon. And then, Olivia, I think it was, no, it wasn't Olivia, I'm sorry, I don't know her name. Someone said I should talk about Robert Downey Jr. and Matt Damon. which, how can I not talk about them? Because they're like my one true pairing. Just because of like the fantasticness of Robert Downey Jr. and the big teeth of Matt Damon. Just imagine your child, like, and then my mom just asked me if I'm Brazilian, and if by Brazilian you mean Irish, then yes, I am Brazilian. Okay, then Emily went on to ask me about Creeper Dad. So I love talking about Creeper Dad because he's so creepy. I'm saying that about my father. Alright, so Creeper Dad is actually in Ireland right now, in the homeland, even though he's not from Ireland. So, I don't know, he's like Ukrainian or something, I don't even know. My grandmother, never, oh, there's my cat. Okay, I never knew where I came from because, like, no one ever talked about it, it was kind of like secret. Anyway, so I just thought it was Portuguese because my grandma always talked about going to Portugal, so, and I never heard anything about, like, where I was from, like, anywhere else, so I just, by, like, process of elimination of what she talked about, I thought it was Portuguese. So I went about, it was actually last summer I found out I wasn't Portuguese, so that's like 16 years of my life thinking I'm Portuguese. I didn't even know where Portugal was until last year, so, like, there's no friggin' way I'm Portuguese, obviously. But yeah, I found out last year that I'm actually Ukrainian, or Russian, or something. I think it's Ukrainian. I have no friggin' clue. So I know I'm Irish. Anyway, alright, so, yes, Creeper Dad is really creepy, but he's not here to creep on anything that I'm doing. It's only my mother who I keep thinking is walking in, which is really embarrassing. Yeah, so you guys can just imagine that my father, Creeper Dad, is like right here. Maybe my refrigerator, my creeper refrigerator. Gosh, it's like always in the back of my pictures. So creepy.